Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a center of mass problem, and here we have a center of mass of 3 masses problem. So here's my coordinate system. I have 3 masses. These circles represent the masses on this coordinate system, and I want to find the center of mass of these 3 objects combined. So I'm going to be adding some values here. I'm going to say that this circle is at -1 meter from the origin. I'm going to put, that's my origin right there, so that's 0, 0. And let's say that this weighs 3 kilograms, right? Let's say that this one weighs 5 kilograms, and let's say that it's at 1.5 meters away from the origin. And let's say that this up here is 2 kilograms, and that it's 1 meter away from my origin. So we can write we can express the points on all of them as a xy coordinate. So the xy of this top one here will be 0 and 1, and all of these are in meters. Of this one will be 1.5, 0 meters, and of this one will be -1, 0 meters in my y direction. So we want to compute so find the center of mass. So we want to find the center of mass. I'll put that in parentheses because I asked of it as a statement. The center of mass. We know that the center of mass equation and I'm going to put a line here. We know that the center, this is scratch work, we know that the center of mass, I'm going to denote it as Cm, is equal to the mass 1 x1 plus m2, or mass 2 x2 plus m3 x3, and so on. All of that divided by the masses added. m1 plus m2 plus m3, and so on. Same will apply for any dimension, so we can do the same thing for this center of mass on the y direction, and the same thing will be my1 plus m2y2 plus m3y3, and so on. All of that divided by m1, or mass 1, plus mass 2 plus mass 3, and so on. Right? So that's the foundation. So now let's actually do the problem here. So our center of mass on the x direction, and then we can just plug in the value. So let's just follow this right here, the xm on the center of mass on the x coordinate. So let's say m1 is going to be, and let me write here. Let me say that this is, let me use another color, so just so that you know what I'm doing here. And I'm going to write them in green. Let's say that this is my m1. Let's call this, where's my m2? Let's call 2 my m2. Let's call this my m2, and let's call this my m3. So now I can go back to our work. That way you know what I'm referencing. So my m1 was 3, mass was 3, and my x position is -1, and that will be plus, that will be 2 of my m2, 2 kilograms, and my position is 0, and plus 5 times 1.5, that's the parentheses. So all of that is divided by the masses added. So 3 plus 2 plus 5. Once we compute all of that, we should get something like -3 plus 7.5. Because this goes to this section right here, that would just be 0. So all of that divided by 10. We get 3 plus 2 plus 5. down here, that will be equal to 10. So once we divide that out, we should get 0.45 meters. And that's in meters because our top units were in kilograms per meters. So the kilograms cancel because these are kilograms and these are kilograms per meter. So the kilograms cancel and we're just left with the meters. Now we can apply the same thing on the y direction. So the center of mass of the y will be our M1. Again, is 3. What's the y here? The y is 0 there. So 0 plus our mass 2 up here. Our mass 2 up there is 2 kilograms. Its y position is 1 plus our M3, which is right here, and that would just be 5 times 0 because we don't have a y component there. All over the mass is added. 3 plus 2 plus 5. We know this is going to go to 0. We know this is going to go to 0. So all we have left is 2 divided by 10, and that will get us, and again, this is kilograms per meter, and this is kilograms, so the kilograms cancel, so the meters will be left, and we will have, and again here, we will have 0.2 meters. So we know that our center of mass of this object will be on our cm. Oh, let me rewrite that one more time. Cm comma y cm will be equal to, or will imply that is 0.45 comma 0.2, and all of that is in meters. So this will be our answer. That will be our center of mass. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.